Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Ida. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm actually going to talk about how to take care of your scalp, how to moisturize it, and I've had so many questions actually lately on how to take care of your scalp. So I'm going to put up a list here of the main causes of why you may be experiencing dry and itchy scalp, and then also talk about what you can do to prevent getting a dry and itchy scalp. For me, I actually don't oil my scalp at all. I used to, and then I one day stopped oiling my scalp just to kind of see what would happen, and I've noticed that my scalp actually felt a lot better. And so when I did some research, I noticed that a lot of people were saying that because we have our natural oils out of our scalp called the sebum, it actually helps to nourish your scalp and moisturize it. And it's usually supposed to produce enough sebum so that you don't need to actually put any additional oils into your scalp. And so when I left my scalp alone, I noticed that my scalp did so much better, and I actually didn't need to put any extra oils onto my scalp. And so far that actually has been working out for me. However, there are some occasions where my scalp does feel really dry. So I noticed that, for instance, when I'm wearing box braids or any type of protective style where my scalp is actually exposed to like the weather, especially when it's really cold out, my scalp does get dry. And so what I do is take a spray bottle and I fill it up with a little bit of water and a little bit of oil, and I'll spray that into my scalp, and that does really help to relieve any itchiness that I get and any dryness. So for that reason, I definitely try to even protect my scalp as much as possible. If I'm going out, I'll try to make sure I put some sort of like hat on or like a toque or anything that's really protecting my scalp. Also, I noticed that if I'm using like a really stripping, harsh shampoo that has really irritating chemicals in there that will irritate my scalp, I noticed that my scalp gets really dry because the shampoo was just way too harsh. Sometimes I'll put oil on my scalp, but it's just I noticed a really temporary relief because it will work that same day, but then I noticed that the next day my scalp will get dry again. And so I try to avoid cleansers that are really harsh on my scalp and go for a more mild, gentle cleanser so that you're still cleansing your scalp, but you're not stripping your scalp too much of all its natural oils. Everyone's scalp is different. Some people do naturally produce lower sebum, and you may have to add additional oils to your hair. Also, you might have like a pH imbalance in your scalp, and so every shampoo and conditioner, any product that you actually put into your hair, all has a pH. You want to make sure that you're using pH balanced products so that your pH is not out of whack and that your scalp doesn't dry out or get irritated. Also, you don't want to cleanse your hair too often because again, you're going to dry out your scalp and you're going to actually remove all the natural oils of your scalp. But also you want to wash your scalp enough so that you don't actually have product buildup on your scalp. When I get product buildup or oil buildup on my scalp, it gets really itchy as well. When I'm kind of trying to extend my wash day and I can never go past a week and a half, my scalp gets really itchy because I have a whole bunch of product buildup on there, a whole bunch of oil buildup from my natural oils, and then also I work out, and so the sweat just builds up on my scalp as well. When I do too many co-washes at a time, my scalp does get product buildup because the cleansing conditioner is just not strong enough to basically remove all the product buildup and all the oil buildup on my scalp and all the sweat buildup over time. And you also want to make sure that you're staying hydrated, and so it does make a big difference when you're drinking enough water, you're eating enough fruits. Everything that you put in your body will definitely show on the outside with your skin, with your hair. And you also want to make sure that you're actually eating a really healthy, balanced diet, that you have all your nutrients in there, and that's going to play a big role in the health of your hair and your scalp. So I also want to incorporate scalp massages into my regimen because it's supposed to stimulate the production of the natural oils in your scalp and also increase blood flow circulation so that you can get more nutrients into your scalp. A gentle massage to your scalp can also loosen up the dead skin cells so that it's actually a lot easier to wash off. And if you really want to use oils in your regimen for your scalp, what you can do is that you can oil your scalp the night before you're actually washing your hair with a shampoo so that you're protecting your scalp from a really harsh chemical that can potentially dry out your scalp. Because a lot of people that actually do oil their scalp, they actually don't really leave the oils on for too long. They usually just do it like before they actually wash their hair. So is it necessary to oil your scalp or grease your scalp or put anything on your scalp? And I feel like this is a question that can have different answers depending on the person. And I know that after I did some research, some people swear by oiling their scalp, some people swear by putting grease on their scalp, and others have said that ever since they stopped using oil or anything on top of their scalp, that their scalp has been doing so much better. And so I definitely feel like this is case by case, and you have to kind of do a trial and error and experiment with your hair and your scalp to see what your scalp likes best. I would definitely recommend maybe just try not oiling your scalp at all and just kind of see what your scalp feels like throughout the week. And you might be surprised and realize that you actually don't even need to put anything on your scalp. And then make sure, you know, you're using the proper products and you're not putting actual conditioner on your scalp, because you want to make sure you're just focusing conditioner on your hair strands, because the products can really build up on your scalp, making your scalp really itchy. And so I think the main focus is to make sure that you're cleansing your scalp really well and not using harsh chemicals in your shampoo so that you're not irritating your scalp and really drying it out. Sometimes we have to look at more preventive measures so that we can kind of eliminate things that are actually causing our scalp to be dry, so that we don't have to put anything on our scalp. But then again, everyone's scalp is different. You might actually need that additional oil to help you out, or grease, or whatever works best for you. And then sometimes you can actually mask an actual underlying scalp condition that you may already have. And so when it comes to certain scalp conditions, like, you may have to, you know, seek a doctor or a medical professional that can actually help you with that. And it also depends on what type of oils you put on your hair, because some oils can actually clog your pores and some don't. And so you have to look into see what oils work best for you. Maybe using oils on the lighter side are best for oiling your scalp, and staying away from heavier oils. So I hope this video was helpful. I wanted to kind of share with you guys what I do with my scalp, because a lot of people have asked me actually how often I moisturize my scalp, and I actually don't, and I really don't think that I need to. I haven't put anything on my scalp for years, and that's also why I want to make this video as well, letting you guys know that just because I don't moisturize my scalp doesn't mean that you won't have to, and that everyone's scalp is different, everyone's hair is different, of course. And yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, go ahead and subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.